I thought before we got into the thick of like the content reviews, the video reviews, we'd sort of define what it is exactly that we're reviewing, how we're going to categorize these videos, and what exactly it is that we'll be looking for. Get us on the same page, but also ask for your help in what you make of these categories, really. So, the first category is stanky. What does that mean? So stanky, basically, there's such a good soundtrack, such a good edit. There's just so much funk coming off the video that it stinks, right? It's about that aspect of it. It's also to capture a certain type of or style of flying. You know, when the flying's really loose, when you're overcorrecting or overshooting, you're catching late. You know what I mean? You're a little bit wobbly, but there's a kind of like a flow and a rhythm to it. That's stanky, right? Now, on the other end of the spectrum, we have craft. What does craft mean? Again, there's no good or bad, but craft just basically mean, craft is about, again, there's a physical aspect to it. It's about custom builds. You know, what are you flying? Is it custom? What's going on? But it's also just about the craft of flying. How precise are you? Not necessarily good or bad, but like, what are you executing? Flying, but also your surroundings. Did you build a track? Where are you flying around? You know what I mean? And that's part of the craft too. So the custom build, the flying, the track, where you're flying, you know, and that's the craft. Besides that, we have send. So send is about... it's about the physical location, you know, like what type of what the send is. That's what send essentially is, right? Let's say you send it and, you know, your VTX messes up a part of your flight, and you know, whilst you're hitting a gap, but you still hit the gap, or your VTX messes up, but you still somehow come around it and you get the drone back. You know, you get through the usual difficulties that we face while sending, whether it be people or trees or whatever else, and you know, you succeed or you don't, you crash, but like a send is a send. And I know that's loose, but that's essentially what send is. Definitely making it up as we go along, but that's part of the fun, right? So next up, extraterrestrial. What is that? It's basically the video, the edit, the music, everything's just so tight that it transports us to a different place, or it pulls us into this world that you know, the creator has created, the pilot has created, and that's what extraterrestrial is about. So it's about flying, it's about art, it's about visuals, it's about music, it's about everything else. So what is lore? Lore is just how lore dense is your video, and by lore I mean your own personal lore, what your style is like a pilot, but also to the general lore of FPV. You know, what does this video add to the lore? Does this video kind of express a certain part of the lore, what it means to be an FPV pilot? If you're telling a story in the video, that sort of thing. And yeah, that's what essentially what lore is. Last but not least is chaos. It's mostly the unexpected or unplanned things that happen whilst we're either watching these videos or whilst we're out there flying. What do we capture? Where are we? And it changes vastly based on the context and you know, the framing of your video. But yeah, chaos. So I hope that all makes sense. If you have any idea of additional categories, these are all placeholders in a way. So you know, we can always swap them out. And yeah, just let me know. Let me know what you think. But yeah, this video is here just so we have it for reference. So when I get reviewing these videos, then you know what I'm talking about.